Hi, great to have you back. My name is Yusuf Buddha, and you're welcome. Over the period after dropping our Graffiato video, we've had a lot of questions, a lot of comments, and we are so grateful. If today is the first time you are watching my video, please do well to subscribe. It's helped us to put out more and more interesting videos like this. So, like I said, after dropping the Graffiato video, there's a lot of calls we've had, a lot of comments, and a lot of questions. And so today, I decided to take some of the questions and just go through them with you. I just got this one here from Faustina Abuedi, and Faustina is asking if won't your building be disturbed by lizards since the wall will be rough. But if you haven't heard of Graffiato and this is the first time you are watching us, Graffiato is another form of painting. We call that texture painting. We have different type of painting. That is the normal painting and then texture painting. And with texture painting, we have two: text coat and then Graffiato. And so if you go to our videos, you see the video about Graffiato and all that we talked about over there. I'll share the link here so you get to watch it and also get to know more about it. But then the questions that are under are so many. I might not be able to take everything. So let's just take a few ones. The first one here is from Faustina Abuedi. And the question is, please, won't you be disturbed by lizards since the wall would be rough? Lizards will climb your wall, whether the surface is rough or is smooth, provided it's good enough for them to have a grip on it. If you live in an area that has a lot of lizards, they will climb. So the Graffiato would not encourage them. On the contrary, sometimes it rather discourages them from climbing the wall because of the chemical that is in the Graffiato and some other things. Sometimes it prevents them from coming onto your wall. So no, lizards would not have a problem on your wall. Let's take another one again. This one says, I really appreciate, also it's coming from CMRD1825. Thank you for this video. I really appreciate the education on Graffiato and dam control and cost calculation. Well, thank you too. Let's go to the next one. What are some of the things supposed to find in paint? And this one is coming from Linda Sam 1908. What are some of the things you are supposed to find in paint? And then so let's just look at the characteristics of the Graffiato paint. All right, for you to identify a good Graffiato paint, these are some of the things you should look out for. One, it should have fine sand. It's a different type of sand that we use for the Graffiato, not your usual sand, but it should have fine sand in it. Two, you should have pebbles. They are like small stones that's inside. You should have it in it because that's what you would be able to use for the design and patterns. So you should have that in it. The next one is that you should have damp-proof properties in it and acrylic properties in it. The damp-proof properties helps to prevent your wall from dampness. The acrylic makes the Graffiato very compact and it has this binding feel. So when you put your hand in it, it should stretch out. You know, that's another thing you should find in a Graffiato, and it should be in a nice 20-liter bucket. It should look good and it should smell good. It should have a very nice smell. Sometimes when it goes bad, it has a very pungent smell. So look out for these things. If they don't have those small pebbles, then you're looking at texture coat or text coat. That's also another form of texture paint. So they are different. It's the pebbles in it that differentiates the two of them. So that's one is there. So somebody's asking, this one is from Oyirine De Olatore Olatorera. Sorry if I'm not getting the name right, some of these names. So it says, "Sir, my question is Graffiato also the same as Graffitex paint? And can Graffiato also be used as interior painting or it's just for exterior?" All right. So in different countries, Graffiato has different names. In let's say Libya, they call it graffiti. Graffiti. Graffiti is different from graffiti. Don't confuse it. Graffiti, and that's what they call it in Libya. In Ghana, we call it Graffiato. In Nigeria, they call it Gravitex. So in different countries, you have different names for it. So it's the same thing. Don't get confused. It's the same thing. Now, the other question is that can it be used for interior or is just for exterior? You can use it for both interior and then exterior. But the reason we prefer to use it for exterior is because when you do the design, you want people to see. You want your building to look good, because that's what Graffiato does. It protects and beautifies your home. You want it to look good. So why put it in when you can put it out? Secondly, because of how the pattern is, the design that comes on the wall, when you do it inside and it is so much, it makes the room very busy. And sometimes for some people, it doesn't look good when it's too much inside. Over some time, you'll get used to the design in your room and it will begin to worry you. So for interior, we just want it to be as smooth as possible. So for the interior, we use normal skimming and dray, and then we paint. And then for outside, we go with the Graffiato to make it look good. So you can use it for both inside and outside if you want to. And other people prefer to use it on the walls. They'll put their TV or picture frame, wall hangings. People do that on some one or two walls in the interior to use that to decorate the place. The next reason you use it for interior is also when you are having issues with your wall peeling. So sometimes we take the window level, we chisel it out, we treat the wall. After that, you use Graffiato on the window level down. So when you come in, it looks like design. You've gone into other people's homes and you've seen Graffiato used on the window level down. They are using it to control dampness. So that's basically it. Let me see. Hi, thank you for the information. I'm in South Africa. Do you conduct training or supply your products? I'm interested. Thank you. Yes, we do. We do. We do training periodically. We organize training for painters, for individuals, for institutions. Yes, we do that. And also we supply our products. When you go online, just search NAS Acrylic Graffiato. That's the name of our product, NAS Acrylic Graffiato. And you call the numbers. We will drop the numbers on the screen. So you would call it. And when you call, we can arrange how to supply it to you. Let me also see. Okay, so there's so many questions here. This is really good information you have put out there. I would really love to see more content on this, and I would like to have a convo as well. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. We would out, like I said, the number will be out, so you can call us and we would have a discussion if you want to talk to us. Which companies are the certified local Graffiato producers? We have a lot of Graffiato producers. I may not be able to mention all, but when you go on the internet, you can just search Graffiato producers or Graffiato in Ghana. You'll have a lot of Graffiato brands out there. I can talk for hours. The NAS Acrylic Graffiato. So you can check out that one as well, and a few others. So I didn't intend, or I don't intend making this video very long, but these are just few things that people have been asking about that I said, let's talk about it today. Let's see how we can solve it. If you have more questions, just put it down there. We'll be able to help you with that. My name is Yusuf Buddha, and I work with NAS Height Company Limited. Nas Height Company Limited is a construction and also a manufacturing company. We produce paint, putty filler, Graffiato, a whole lot of other paint products. And then we are also into full-time construction, so renovation, construction from ground up. We design the building for you, we come to your site, we build everything from ground up. Going forward, you get to know more of the things that we do. But if you have any question, if you have any Graffiato related work, if you have any painting related jobs, don't hesitate to call us. We'll be there to do a very solid job for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.